We got 2 big bales off of our hayfield this time around. That is exciting. And just so you guys, sorry about the wind, but just so you guys can see a size comparison. Now I am 5'2". Here is the bale. So it's about 4 feet wide and about 4 feet 8 inches tall. So that's a big bale. And in comparison to a Chihuahua, that's how big it is. Hey guys, welcome back to Ashley's Homestead Adventures. Pretty exciting about the hay. It's in the barn now. I will show that to you guys when we bring the ponies in. It is evening, late evening. It's like 7:30, and I am out here on the patio, the gondola, and I need to get it cleaned up. I need to get my sitting space cleaned up and tidied up. It's a mess. It's a wreck. The tables need to be cleaned. You know, there's stuff from seedling trays. It's just, that's a great big spider. Holy moly. That is a humongous spider. It's a wolf spider. So I need to get this space cleaned up, and we're gonna do that right now. Even out here is all, it's just a mess. Oh, that is so much better. And truthfully, I don't use this space much in the summertime because it's just too hot to sit outside in the evenings, or even, in the mornings, yes, a little bit with my coffee, but for the most part, this doesn't get used during the dog days of summer, as we call them. And this is all much, just much better. It's amazing what a good rinse off will do. It is time to bring the horses in, and so we'll do that. And then I'm gonna top these off and put them at the farm stand. But first, let's go get the ponies in. So there's our bales. The tractor would not pick the back one up all the way, so I had to try to flip it onto a pallet, and I didn't get it perfect, but it is elevated definitely on one side, and I think that I'll feed it out fast enough. But anywho, there they are inside the barn. I will walk down and turn everybody's fans on as we go down the line. Get everybody's gates reopened. Oh, you see Grace through the all right. See here. All right. I'm gonna get these kids in. Okay, everybody's in, enjoying their nightly goodies. I hope you plan on getting up soon. Your shift starts very shortly. Good night, kids. Okay, now for these lemon trees. I've brought them and put them on the tailgate of my truck. And it's interesting, like this one is doing really, really good. And then some of the other ones are, you know, they're fine, but they're just way punier. So these are lemon trees that Mr. Wonderful started in Oregon. He started them from a bag of lemons from Costco. I might be wrong on the store, but I think it was a bag of lemons from Costco. He started the seeds in our camper because he lives in a camper during the summertime. We sold our house in Oregon and he works still in Oregon for the summers. So anywho, he lives in a camper. He has a skylight in the shower. So he started these seeds inside the camper in a shower and then brought them to me. Brought them all the way from Oregon, and they were in little like seedling cups, and they were teeny tiny. I mean teeny tiny, just little itty bitty seedlings, right? And we have potted them up twice, and they get fish emulsion with everything else once a week. I bottom water them primarily, and here we are. And he brought these to me, I believe it was I think it was October. So these trees are, you know, they're almost a year old. So, and you know, lemon trees, they're slow growing. So anywho, we are going to put these at the farm stand. But first I have back dough soil in here. I just put it in a 5-gallon bucket to make it so I wasn't packing the whole bag out here. So this is just back dough potting soil, and I'm just going to top off these containers just like that. Actually, I don't really want to. There we go. Just like that. I'm going to do the rest of these, and I'll be right back. Okay, we are quickly running out of light. So let's go get these to the farm stand. They're all filled up, topped off with potting soil, and let's go get them to the farm stand. Okay, there they are. And like I said, we're losing light, so. But they're here next to the tomatoes and the peppers that we still have at the farm stand. So they look really yellow in this light, but so that's good. And I think we're gonna price these at $10 a piece, and we'll see if we sell them. Truthfully, you guys, I have not done well on plants at the farm stand. It just hasn't been something that has been successful, but you know, we just keep putting our faces out there, and we just keep posting things on Facebook, and you know, eventually people will come. And I think that I have had some feedback, and I do think that some of it is my timing. So I think that I need to get my plants out earlier in the spring, and so I always appreciate the feedback, and so I'm going to try to be much earlier in getting my plants out next year and see if that helps. But mostly people come for eggs and bread. That's the primary things that we sell here. But yeah, anyway, I'm looking at all of the deadheading that I need to do on these baskets. So it wasn't a super long vlog today, you guys, but I just wanted to pop in and say hi and take you guys with me while I cleaned up my resting place. Resting places are important to have on the farm, on the homestead, wherever you are in life. It is so important to have a place that you can go, that you rest, and that you keep it just the way you want it. If you like a messy resting place, then great. If you like a clean resting place, then great. However you want to keep it. But for me, I really like my tables and stuff to be clean. And those tables were my grandmother's, and when my grandmother passed away, I took them from Colorado to Oregon and then moved them from Oregon to here. And they were one of the first things to come. And so my grandma had them in her house, but I don't really have a place for glass tables in my house. And so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to put them on the porch, because that is where I enjoy so much of my resting time. And I've loved that I made that decision. They are beautiful out there and makes my heart happy. I just heard something in the woods. It's probably a deer. Oh wow, we still have some lightning bugs. Let me see if I can show you guys. I thought for sure all of the lightning bugs had gone away. It is so interesting here in Arkansas how we go through like these huge bug, not migrations, but you know, like the May beetles come, which are a June bug, but they are May beetle version of a June bug. I don't know. And you know, like we'll have these huge numbers of the black butterflies with the turquoise dots on them. And then like right now we're having a huge influx of there's yellow butterflies everywhere, and I don't think those are the swallowtails, but they're just everywhere. And in, I think it was June was when the lightning bugs started, and they just came in droves, and it was just blink 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 blink, you know, as soon as it got dark, they were just everywhere. And then it's like as quick as they come, they go. Same with the cicadas. The cicadas come, and they come in droves. And then they just, all of a sudden one day, they're not there anymore. And right now, I mean, we had a lot of flies. We still have quite a bit of flies. But for whatever reason, just in the last week, I don't know if they're deer flies or what they are, but they're biting flies, and I'm having to wear bug spray every time I go outside because these flies are just, they bite, and they bite hard, and it hurts. So it's just, we have so much pest pressure here as gardeners. I've just picked a whole bunch of, I think I picked 6 tomato hornworms off of the market garden, the new raised bed garden tomatoes. I picked 6 tomato hornworms off of those today. They stripped 3 plants in a night, and we ordered a Mr. Wonderful actually ordered it for me. Thank you, Mr. Wonderful. Ordered me a black light. Tomato hornworms glow under black light, so we're gonna have a very fun little video session one night here real soon with a black light. I'm gonna take you guys with me in the garden at nighttime, and we are going to find, hunt, and kill tomato hornworms together. I'm excited. I hope you guys have a great day. I really appreciate you coming along with me on mine, and I will see you on the next one. Yours truly.